I have to get ready for an event, but I figured it would be such a good time to have a chatty get ready with me. I only have about like 20 minutes, but I figured we can do it. So let's get talking. So what has been up with my life? My life has been pretty busy lately, which I am very grateful for. But yeah, I've been busy. I'm excited that I'm finally back on YouTube and I'm actually just being consistent and not worrying about perfection, because I feel like I always worry about perfection. If it's like not good enough, I'm not gonna post it, but we've gotten over that and we're just gonna post. Okay, so today I'm getting ready for a creators event that I got invited to. I met this amazing woman named Rachel, and she hosts like events, like networking events and building community for creators. And she's amazing, she's wonderful. And I met her at a Evolve, another event that I went to, and she invited me, so I'm super excited to go. And honestly, as a mom who is normally always home with the kids, it's very exciting when I get to do my makeup and get ready. I really can't talk when I do my brows, like I need to focus. This for me is the hardest part of makeup, my brows. Okay, so as of recently, the majority of my life is consumed with my children, which I'm super happy and grateful for. My daughter is in kindergarten, so we have like a lot of kindergarten events, and we already had like her Halloween party and the Halloween parade and like Spirit Week, and I personally love those things. Like I know there are some moms who like can't stand like all those extra stuff, but I personally love it. Something new that's going to be in my videos that weren't before 2020 is the chaos in the background. Like the chaos, because now I have 2 children and the chaos is something that you can't avoid. As a mom, you can't avoid it. So if you're here for all the realness and the chaos of motherhood, welcome, you're at the right place. What else has been going on in my life is Comic-Con. As of August, I started doing Comic-Cons. My first one was in Colorado, which was such a cool experience, and I really enjoyed it and I loved it. And now I just did one in Rhode Island this past weekend, and that one was like amazing. That was amazing. So many fans, so many people. It was honestly so exciting. Comic-Con has been really cool because as a voice actress, you don't really know the impact that you have on people's life, and they don't really know that they're you, right? Like half of the time they can be standing next to you at the supermarket and they are clueless that you voiced like one of their favorite characters growing up. So it's really, really cool to like connect with fans. The eye look that I'm going for today, it has to be like simple and quick because I have so much, because I don't really have time to do anything crazy. So yeah, Comic-Cons have been awesome. I genuinely enjoy them so much. I've been using this as eyeliner, and this is not an eyeliner. This is a, oh it is. I thought it was a brow pencil, and for the longest time I was using it on my brow and I was like, why is it so dark? But I've now learned today with you that it is in fact an eyeliner. This is the Too Faced Ultra Thin Better Than Sex Liquid Eyeliner. Oh, it's so good. Having a toddler boy, it ain't for the weak, baby. Aside from Comic-Cons, my husband got let go a month and a half ago, and that's been crazy. Because when I'm not acting or when I'm not doing Comic-Cons or anything like that, I am at home with the kids, and we lived off of his income. No, señor! So dealing with the one income situation has been a little stressful, but we're pushing through. I really feel my faith's really been holding me down, like no joke. So thanks God. Super grateful for you. if you have kids in your house, they listen to DJ Ralphie, because we are a DJ Ralphie, Danny Go kind of house. These kids love DJ Ralphie and Danny Go, especially my son. And I'm like, love it up, son, love it up, because it really helps him burn energy. It's also super stressful as a mom to like have to be budgeting so much during the holidays. Keep in mind, I never buy my things anything crazy expensive. I don't. I buy them a lot of things like clothes and puzzles and books, but not necessarily anything big. The biggest thing we've ever gotten my kids was my daughter. We got her a bike once, but the bike came from mommy and daddy, not from Santa, because I never want her to go to school and tell like a kid like, oh, I got a bike from Santa, just because we all know who Santa really is, right? And it's not in everybody's budgets. So yeah, like for example, this year I got sent from a company. I actually have to open the box, but I've been with the kids nonstop, so it's been really hard for me to like hide it. But I got sent to me this like Spider-Man, like you sit on it and it's like a Spider-Man electric car. And it's a big gift, so it's not going to be from Santa. It's going to be from like mommy and daddy, most likely. I'm not sure. We're still debating. But I told my husband, I'm like, we're going to have to budget a big gift for Gabby. Like, we have to budget a big gift for her, because like, why would Mateo get a big gift and not her? So that's what we're kind of trying to figure out. She was like saying that she wanted an American Doll, and I was like, yeah, I'm not getting an American Doll. Like, hey, I'm not really crazy about them like that. My mom wants to get her an American Doll, and my mom is dying to take her to like the American Doll like restaurant. So I told Gabby that like Abuela wants to do that for her birthday, so hopefully that will give Santa a break on that one. But she said that she also really wanted a vanity, like a bedroom vanity. And honestly, they're really not that expensive for kids. I think I can get one for like $120. I can figure it out. I can hustle for $120, whatever. Something else that happened recently that I just like haven't like talked to you guys or told, you know. My daughter had surgery. That was a big one. My daughter had surgery in September. Okay, I feel like this lighting might be a little better. Okay, so my daughter had surgery in September 11th to be exact. Ugh. As a parent, that was like probably the hardest day I've ever lived. Like, it was awful. Thankfully, it wasn't for anything like, how can I say this? Like, thankfully, it wasn't for anything that God forbid was like life-threatening, and I'm so grateful to God that it wasn't. She has whatever, strabismus. So that's like when your eye crosses and like your eye becomes like lazy and you can't really see. So she was having trouble seeing out of like the eye, and we had to do the correction surgery. So, but the thing about that surgery, like, I was nervous because like obviously she has to be put under, so that alone was like freaking me out. And then the other thing too was like, I had spoken to other parents that their kids had surgery, but a lot of those surgeries that the parents that I knew, it was like, oh, it was their tonsils or like their adenoids, but Gabby's was her eyes. And I was so worried about the going under part. I didn't realize the trauma that she would feel from waking up and not being able to open her eyes, and that for us was awful. So like, she woke up and she couldn't open her eyes, and her eyes, they told us she felt like she had sand. And can you imagine like having that sensation of having sand in your eyes? And as a 5-year-old, like, how do you know? Oh, that was so rough for us. Like, that specifically was so rough for us. She didn't open her eyes for like 7-8 hours. And that was scary in itself. She would try, but like she couldn't. And she was like also super sensitive to the sun, but like luckily I gave her sunglasses, and then like after a while she felt confident and she opened her eyes again. And it was really crazy because very quickly you could notice the difference in her eye. And to be honest, I did not realize how cross-eyed she was until after the surgery, because she was born like that. So I mean, like, yes, I could see that she was like a little cross-eyed in the one eye, but I didn't realize how bad it was until her eye wasn't crossed anymore. So as much as that surgery was like dreadful and painful for me, and it was awful, it was amazing at the same time, because it's like exactly what I needed to do as her parent. The event that I'm going to is until 5:30, but it is 45 minutes away from the house. So I'm trying to leave my house the latest, like 5:15. Then I have to come back and record an audition, because it never ends. Oh my gosh, the amount of fighting. So aside from the surgery and Comic-Con and stuff, and my husband being let go, that's pretty much it. I mean, there are some stuff going on that's gonna happen in the future, but just can't say anything yet. Oh, I also just got signed by a new manager. So I just signed with Established Artists, and they're based out in LA. So that's exciting. And I also, since the last time, oh, my straightener just fell on my leg. Ah! I have been able to really excel during chaos. Motherhood will do that to you, especially when you're a stay-at-home mom and you're just like, ah, yep. I also have a new agent. Well, they're not new. I've been with them for a year, but I haven't, shared with you guys. So I have a new agent. They are Take 3 Talent, and I love them. Everything's been really good so far. And yeah, the industry's a little slow, but I have been getting some auditions, which is exciting. I am open to doing voiceover auditions, but to be honest, my dream is to be on camera. So hopefully that happens sooner than later, but all in God's timing. Oh, hello. This is a big one that I haven't talked to you guys about. I'm on a GLP-1, and I have been for the past 7 months. No, I think almost 8 months now, honestly. And it has been the best thing I've ever done for myself. Like, I'm so happy that my friend, she did it, and that kind of gave me like the push to do it. And honestly, my only regret was that it took me so long. It took me so long, but it's the best thing. I was just talking about this to somebody yesterday, how like, I don't know why I felt like I had to do it like the natural route. Like, I felt like if I didn't lose this weight naturally without the help of a GLP-1, like, it wasn't going to be valid. Like, it was just going to be like, I'm lazy, or like it was going to be frowned upon. And that's the dumbest thing ever. And
Mommy, look how scared me by pushing me.
You're fine. And I'm so pissed that I even thought that. I couldn't do it, honestly. The reason that I didn't start it until this year, though, was not because of that per se. It was because I financially couldn't swing it. Like, financially, insurance companies kept saying no, and I couldn't pay for it. But then I ended up finding the first person I got it from was Weight Watchers, and at that point it was affordable. My husband was still working, and it was like $170 the month. Not the cheapest thing, and it was still like whatever, but we were able to do it. But yeah, being on the GLP-1 has been so amazing, especially for me that has PCOS and hypothyroidism. It's been life-changing. Like, the food noise is gone, and honestly, I didn't even know when people would say like, yes,
We need help with something.
go help it, mommy. When people would say things like, oh my God, your food noise is gonna go away. Please hold again. I got it, Gabby. Everybody was like, your food noise is gonna go away, but I didn't even know, honestly, what food noise was. And I'm like, food noise? I don't even know what that is. And then I started the GLP-1, and quickly I realized, oh, you did have food noise. This is from...
Mommy, but just peeing.
I know, baby. quickly I realized, oh, you did have food noise. I was like, oh, this is what you guys are all talking about. And aside from like the food noise, obviously the weight I've lost, the last time I checked, it was like a total of 25 pounds. So I'm not losing it as fast as other people, but for me, that's okay. I'm happy about that because I know that like, they say like that's good, like with the elasticity of your skin or whatever. But anyways, we can get into more details on like the GLP-1 and all that, but yeah. Okay, I really do have to go now. But I wanted to just give you guys a little update on everything. Mateo's being potty trained, so that's great.
Mateo did it. He cleaned himself all
All right, because I have to go. Anyways, love you. Bye.